Doesn't it bother you just a little bit that the people who are doing all the oppressing seem to be giving out all the awards? You gotta change. Anyone can change. That girl out there
will not change.
You will not change. Can you at least get angry? They kill you first, they better not let me live.
Distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, friends and enemies, friends and enemies. This is good to study because you see what makes him react. If nothing lovingly makes him react, nothing forgiving makes him react.
It doesn't matter how good a football player you are. If the game is baseball, you better get yourself a bat. If you got a problem swinging it, then stay out of this game.
I would have thought your trips to Mecca would have given you a greater vision, a broader compassion.
Here, in this country, when the man talks of color, you know what he's talking about. You see it in his expression. You hear it in his voice. He means he's on top, and you're not. And there is no way he's going to let that change. It's a simple question of power and privilege. And those in power always decide who gets the privilege.
Distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, friends and enemies, friends and enemies. This is good to study because you see what makes him react. If nothing lovingly makes him react, nothing forgiving makes him react.
Yes, my movement is flexible. It considers every option. It rules nothing out. Its one goal is freedom, total, absolute, and complete. It does not ask and it does not beg. It takes. It's willing to pay the price for freedom. For those who are not willing to pay that price, they don't want freedom. You want us to be able to buy a cup of coffee, I want us to sell it. You want us to integrate a coffee shop, I want us to own it. You want white people to hire us, I want us to hire our own damn self. No, we don't want the same thing. This country has no conscience. It has no morality. It has no honor. Hell, it doesn't even have a memory.
Distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, friends and enemies, friends and enemies. This is good to study because you see what makes him react. If nothing lovingly makes him react, nothing forgiving makes him react.
Do you think it's easy for me to sit there and watch our own people beaten? To sit there and risk the lives of my own children? Malcolm, do you think I'd risk my own life for nothing? I don't want to die. I don't want to see our people die.
Distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, friends and enemies, friends and enemies. This is good to study because you see what makes him react. If nothing lovingly makes him react, nothing forgiving makes him react. Distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, friends and enemies, friends and enemies. This is good to study because you see what makes him react. If nothing lovingly makes him react, nothing forgiving makes him react.
At least on that we can agree.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
I know what happens when you finally give up on everything and love nothing at all. I was lucky. I found something to believe in.
Before I get involved in anything nowadays, I have to straighten out my own position, and which is clear. I am not a racist in any form whatsoever. I don't believe in any form of racism. I don't believe in any form of discrimination or segregation. I believe in Islam. I'm a Muslim, and there's nothing wrong with being a Muslim. I think you believe in the God who created the universe, and that's the one we believe in, the one who created the universe. The only difference being you call him God, and we call him Allah. Jews call him Jehovah. If you could understand Hebrew, you'd probably call him Jehovah too.
Mama, there goes that man.
When you hear this one, it's serious.